Good morning, YouTube. Welcome back to another episode of Mod Motors. Today is install day, guys. I'm just gonna move the cars around so we can get started.
I have that on video.
Damn it! That was some stupid shit. Okay, so we flipped it so you wouldn't see our address.
But we haven't seen it yet.
Yeah, we haven't seen it yet. Oh, wow.
Yeah, that's sick.
Cool, dude.
So I know we have to switch the buttons, but
Okay, so
these
might just not be working buttons.
not full. We need those buttons.
Which buttons are on this?
We have
So
those
this,
buttons.
right, this is good,
We don't have these buttons.
obviously. But like, what's, okay.
All right, I guess that was obvious. shouldn't have made that call out.
Don't be stupid. Okay.
How's it feel to have a poor man's QV?
I feel like a rich man, so I don't know. I'm just kidding. Right, so this is good.
Dude, that's
Good.
dude. That difference, right, side by side. Hold up to a little bit to the right again.
Oh, we don't need, see, these are dead anyways.
I know, but they're gonna be dead over there too.
Right. Okay.
Hold it side by side. Yeah, that is so sick.
Yeah. That is like, this is the one that I wanted.
That's the one that you wanted.
Yeah.
But yeah, so this we got this one off of, again, Facebook. Facebook Marketplace is really the place to be if you're really not.
You're not on Facebook, you're missing out, clearly.
This is originally from Alfa Ismo. This is a 2021 serum, 2022 from the QVs. Basically, this was from Alfa Ismo. Somebody bought it for their Stelvio. They sold their Stelvio and got a Quadrifoglio Stelvio. They didn't need the steering wheel anymore, so they sold it to us.
Oh, so now we have it.
Really cheap. But I don't know if the 2021 will work, honestly. I don't really know how this works, to be honest. I've never changed a steering wheel on these cars. I've changed steering wheels, but not in this car. And the only previous experience that I have changing the steering wheels, I broke the clock spring on my FRS. So let's just make sure we don't do that again.
Once again, we have no idea what we're doing, but, and you guessed it, it's 6:30. And we're doing it at nighttime.
Yeah, we have about 30 minutes or less to get this whole process done.
3 hours, so.
Not even, like an hour and a half to get this
Like
whole
an
thing
hour
done.
and a half.
So
So let's do it. Pretend real quick.
Wow, you look crazy, dude. All right, that's not realistic. you know Julias can't drift.
I can imagine.
Yeah, you know they can't do that. Stop it. And you guys already know this part. Make sure just disconnect the battery. I love that Alfa Romeo has these quick releases. Quick release, off. Little tab right here. Bam, bam, bam. You're good to go. Show the steering wheel. And then right under here, there should be a spring.
Oh, there it goes. Yeah.
Apparently you have to hit it just right.
Oh, it's coming out. It's coming out. Just keep doing what you're doing. Focusing. Oh. Oh.
Okay, let's remember. Orange, gray, blue, yellow.
Green's
Blue,
on top.
Yellow, gray's on top. Airbag.
That's crazy that the airbag's in there. So, guys, check it. Check it, yeah. Honestly, this was so stressful.
Difference? Wow.
Old.
Yeah, this feels
New.
way better. I don't know what anybody's talking about right. This is sick.
So they're saying this one is the one that's crap.
No, it's crap. It's thicker. It's thicker.
Well, it is thicker.
Well, yeah, but they're saying the 2018 Quadrifoglio steering wheel is not as thick as this one, so it just feels better.
I like this though.
Yeah, me too. So in order to get this out, that is not as easy as they make it look. I even watched a video. I was on the forums. You literally have to take a, okay, so let me explain this. There was 3 Torx.
3 Torx right here.
T30, which are T30. And then there is 3 millimeters on the back, and then there's like a little tiny screwdriver, two tiny screws right here. It should, you would think it just comes out. You don't. You have to kind of pry it out with a tool. So I went ahead and did that, got it out. So these are separated. So now, to my understanding, is I'm gonna have to do that same process over here. Super cool. Okay, so that's one out. This is, all right, in the middle of doing this process, this is the old volume. Oh, this is old volume. This is new volume. So if you look at it this way, all right, so we basically still use the same harness because there's 2 extra plugs on the 2021 harness that you need. And I know we didn't really do a good job explaining this, but essentially all we replaced is the buttons. Everything else stayed the same. And so when you take the buttons off of the other steering wheel, or off of this steering wheel, you have to take off the silver bezel and place it onto here, and then place the silver bezel and control unit together in there. So far it seems pretty self-explanatory. There's not any tutorials on 2021, so I don't know if I should have kept this harness or went to the old harness. Like I said, there's 2 more plugs. There's this black plug right here, and then there's this plug right here that are extra on the 2021 harness, and I'm not sure what they do. These still look the same, so I just don't want to take these out, and I don't know what to do. So we may run into another proxy issue. I really don't know, but these are all the same buttons, so hopefully that we don't run into issue there. And so now we're just going to reinstall it here, and then pretty much go through the whole process again. So it got us a little confused, obviously, because we don't have a heated steering wheel, and this is, and I think that threw us off. So anyways, I reinstalled everything, and we're using the 2021 harness. The heated steering wheel has a plug that runs right here. We went ahead and plugged that one in. This is supposed to plug into the clock spring. Our clock spring doesn't have these prongs to go in it. We're still gonna put this in, but obviously it's not gonna work, the heated steering wheel. Or eventually maybe we'll try down the line, but obviously not right now. So we're just gonna get everything bolted back up from the back. 3 millimeter screw, and then the Torx in the front, the 3 Torx in the front. And then we're just gonna reverse the process and try to get as much as we can, but most likely we'll update more in the morning of how it kind of turned out. Yeah. Super big important tip if you're gonna do this, make sure that if you're taking the screws off of this steering wheel, that they stay with this steering wheel, and the other steering wheel stay with the other steering wheel, because they're not the same thing. Some are thicker than the others, so I had to figure that out the hard way. This kind of goes to nothing because this doesn't work on my clock spring, and then I have this clock spring. It's been a process. But essentially, heated steering wheel again, and then it goes to that doesn't work, and then this goes into my airbag, and then these plug in like normal. So hopefully we don't throw any other codes.
We're about to find out. Turn it on and run away. Okay. If you're new to the channel, that is blinking.
For a good cause.
That's blinking because we put sparkle seats in here and we've done the whole thing, you know what I mean?
Welcome back to Modern Motors. We just like to try stuff out. Yeah. Sick, bro.
Dude. Who is she?
So this whole entire video is literally filmed like maybe about a week ago now. So we just haven't had time to put it together and give you a final review and the final look of how it installs. Just a quick overview. There's going to be a link in our description to somebody else's video. I forget his name, but he has a way better install video of how this should pretty much come out. And I referenced his video quite a few times while I was going through this process. 2020 or 2020, whatever steering wheel this is, threw us off once again because it had the heated steering wheel portion of it. So it really, the whole steering wheel, it's just a tedious process getting all the little screws out and bolting everything, just being very careful. Really, about an hour and a half to do this whole process realistically.
Yeah.
it should be like about done in about an hour and a half if this is your first time ever doing a steering wheel. But it really isn't that complex. The only difference is the brackets kind of changed from the older model to the newer model, so that kind of threw us for a loop too. The steering wheel is definitely great. It's a nice upgrade definitely from stock. And I already see the comments coming in saying, you know, you should just buy a QV or blah 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 blah. I've definitely had this conversation multiple times. We'll eventually get a QV for the channel, but right now we're building the 2.0. We're trying to max out all the modifications in order to build the content for you guys, because that's what you guys want to see. But eventually we will buy a QV once we've maxed out everything here, and then we'll go to that build. If you guys are curious, technically this wheel was from Stelvio, so they are interchangeable back and forth. I'm assuming for all years. So if you're not subscribed, go ahead and subscribe. Leave a comment, because that helps us out tremendously. Whatever your guys' thoughts are, whatever your guys' opinions on the new steering wheel.
Alright guys, thank you for watching another episode of Modded Motors. Comment down below and let us know what you think.
Look dirty on camera. You can look dirty.
I'm not gonna look dirty.
You're gonna look dirty.
I don't look dirty.
I'm gonna explain myself.
You don't.
Crystal didn't take a shower.
These people own a washing machine.
I don't know that.
Oh, so you just buy clothes every video? New clothes?
I mean, but
you renew clothes. Bro.
But this is our last video, and it's gonna be our next video. We're wearing the same.
And you can't wash your clothes? I rewear all my stuff.
You look dirty, dude. You should really change your clothes.
You don't buy. First of all, he doesn't buy new clothes.
This is the same thing you're wearing in the last video. What? Do you shower?
Yes, I shower.
It doesn't look like it.
What am I supposed to do? Never wear this outfit again?
I would change it up with something different. Same hair clip too.
It's my favorite hair clip.
You just look crusty to me. That's what I'm thinking.
You wear the same sunglasses in every video.
They're sunglasses. What the?
You're dirty. You don't have more sunglasses.
I don't.
What a poor.
This is the only one my wife lets me buy.
Shut the